The nice thing about Excalibur canister shells is each box comes with 4 tubes, and these are actually really nice, high quality tubes. You can use them over and over again. And typically in the past, what I've done is just screw them down to some boards. I would then brace these boards a little bit more as well. The problem is the screws can come loose. They can rip out, rip through the plastic. It works, but it's somewhat of a temporary solution. So this year I thought I would build my own rack for these where I would not have to use screws. So basically what I did, as you can see here, I have a 2x4 base and a 2x4 sides, and then 1x4 runners on the side. And basically what it's going to do is it just kind of locks these down into place onto the 2x4. I'm not quite sure exactly how great it's going to work. I'm going to go ahead and finish building this and set it up. But basically I'm just going to take 4 tubes on a 2x4 base here. We'll set the 2x4 sides up, and then go ahead and run the runner across there like that to lock those down into place. And then I'm going to take the 3 of these racks and screw them all together and kind of fan them out and make a little fan rack. So I'll finish putting this together, and then we'll go ahead and test it. Okay, here it is all finished up. As you can see, we got it fanned out here, braced up. It's pretty heavy, not too bad though. Very sturdy, not going to go anywhere. The tubes are in there real tight. There's basically no way they're going to come out, considering that the tubes are locked in by those boards. Not the most efficient use of space in a rack, but way better and easier than cutting the base off, trying to get the sleeve off of those tubes. So ultimately, I think this is a little better way to go. Alright, I'm going to take this out, let it get dark, and then shoot it off. Well, after the test, looks like everything went okay. Tubes are still in there real solid. Everything looks good to go. So I would call that a success. Although, one thing, these are angled just a little bit too much. The canisters were going pretty far out to the side, so I'm probably going to move this in, reduce the angle of the fan just a little bit. Okay, just as an update, decided to change the design a little bit. The Excalibur tube racks, instead of using the 2x4s on the bottom, I just used a 1x4, and then I used a much shorter 2x4 on the side, just to reduce the weight and the overall size of this. So I'm gonna, and I also made it a little longer. I put 5 tubes in instead of 4. So I'm gonna finish up these and then wire it up, and we'll take a look at it. Okay, so here's my new Excalibur mortar rack, using just the 1x4s on the sides and the bottom, and then a short 2x4 end piece. It's a little wider than the other one I made. Actually, can be a little tough to pick up. There's really nothing to grab except for the tubes, but as you can see, it's very sturdy, very solid. It's not going to tip over. I might add some handlebars to each end, kind of make it easier to carry. But other than that, it's actually kind of cool. That's it.